Well, what a first half that was. Thoughts on the first half, Ryan?
Interesting. I think we're quite lucky to be 1-0 up, if I'm perfectly honest. Sorry, the music is blaring. Yeah, quite an interesting first half. I think Langstaff probably should have put them 1-0 up. I'd say in the first minute, maybe. I think a good save by Arthur, to be fair. Arthur made another good save. I think it was David McGoldrick from the edge of the box. Really good save. Put it round the post. Wow, this music's loud. But do we deserve to be 1-0 up?
Yes.
Maybe not. I mean, I was having a look at the possession. I think they've had 80% of the possession in the first half. And it sort of feels like that a little bit. It feels like we very much, this is our view of the pitch, and it sort of feels like very much we've been looking in that direction for a lot of the first half, if I'm perfectly honest. Look, I'll take 20% possession if it means we're going to get 3 points. Good finish by Fletcher. And it's,
O'Connell's had a good first half.
No, he has, to be fair. And I think if anyone was going to have a good first half, I think it was going to be a defender because, as I say, everything has been on that side, on that side of the pitch. We'll just move down here. But sorry, I'm getting moved around. But yeah, it's interesting first half. I'm happy to be 1 up, but I think they're going to create in the second half, and hopefully we're going to create as well. Look, both teams look like they're going to score, and that's the beauty of a game like this. We watched the Bradford game last week, and it was sort of like they didn't really look like they were going to score. For long periods, we didn't look like we were going to score. Today, both teams look like they've very well got it in them to score goals. So, Swiss guy, an intense first half. Yeah, I'd say so. I think it's it's just one of them. I think we just got to grit our teeth a little bit and just get through this one. Chas Llewellyn, they have had some misses, but I think they are in this one. Yeah, definitely. I think it's one of them games where you could see there being. I went for 4-2 before the game started. I can see it being more than that, to be honest. As teams tire, I think there's going to be lots of chances in the second half, and yeah, definitely. Robin, watching you from Broome, Western Australia. Well, hello, Robin. How are you?
Sounds so weird.
Aaron, who's here? Hey guys, hey Aaron. How are you doing? I know Aaron. David, typical Notts game, dominant possession, but can't score. Yeah, we'll put a pin in that one, David. We'll see how that one goes in the second half.
Yeah, we'll wait for the full time review first.
Blair, only 20% possession, but we look dangerous when we have the ball. Look, 100%. I think when we're going forward, we very much look like we could score every time we go forward. Equally, the knock-on effect of that is Notts County look like they could score every time they go forward as well. So I think it's just a case of let's see how this one pans out. I don't really know how this one's going to go, if I'm perfectly honest. Chris, bring in Mendy. Jones has been their best, in my opinion. Yeah, I think one interesting thing I wanted to bring up, Jody Jones and Nemain usually play on opposite wings. They put them down the right, both of them down the right. So they've got Nemain as a right wing back, and they've got Jody Jones as sort of like a right winger. That sort of a big red flag as to where all of their possession and all their play is going to come from, because when you've got them two on the right hand side, everything's going to come down their right, and pretty much it has. On the left hand side, they've got Kyle Cameron, who, let's be honest, is a centre half, and he's got no pace, and they're not going to be whipping balls in from the left, they're going to be doing it from the right. I do expect to see Jody Jones switching to the left at some point. So they've got Nemain on the right and they've got Jody Jones on the left. It'd be interesting to see what they do with that one. Chris, I didn't answer your question, sorry. Bring in Mendy? No, I wouldn't say so.
Not yet, anyway.
Not at the moment.
Yeah.
I think McLean's very much got the measure of Jody Jones at the moment. Look, Jody Jones is always going to be whipping balls in, and I think Nemain on the overlap. I don't think I'd bring Mendy in. I like Mendy going forward. I'm not a massive fan of Mendy defending, so I'd pretty much keep it as it was at the moment. I think Arthur deserves to be 1-0 up, but we're definitely lucky to be up with so little possession. I nearly woke the house up when with a big dose of Ben Fletcher-nificence. There you go. As if you're making me say that word.
David Mullen can't buy a penalty. Yeah, we agree with that. It's getting a bit silly now, isn't it?
David, to be honest, we talked about this on the podcast obviously this week. I don't know what it looked like. We were quite far away from it. Mullin turned. It didn't look like there was much in it, to be honest. I'd be quite interested to see that one again. But if I'm perfectly honest, I sort of felt like if he'd stayed on his feet, he might have got a shot away. But I don't know what happened, if I'm perfectly honest. Charles Okonkwo is brilliant. Dale, hi, this is Dale and Kelly from Dallas watching you. Good to see you all. Hello, Dale. Hello, Kelly. How are you?
Peter Langnecker, I enjoy the game versus not the most somehow. This looks like counter-attack at home. Let's hope we can counter a few times in the second half. Fletcher is class. Yeah, Fletcher is pretty awesome, to be fair. I've loved what I'm...
Sarah?
There you go. I loved what I saw in the first half.
Yeah. David, I don't know. We held them 2-0 at County. Can't say they will score. No. We don't know. I don't know, if I'm perfectly honest. Uthan, he's conquered all the chippies. He's never going to stop pizza chip and gravy he ate. Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah. Fine.
Ben Parker, a half Fletch-nificent. Love your work, mate.
Yeah. Oh, we got Notts County fan on. Uthan, come on, Notts County. Yes. Come on, mate. You're going to have to do better than that in the second half. Yeah.
Blair van der Berg looked like Mullen slipped more than was fouled. Yeah, probably. It's a bit slippy on the pitch today.
Yeah, Kiro Arai listening from home, and the crowd has sound I've not heard in weeks. It's definitely elevated this week. It's definitely,
I think we needed to after the Bradford home.
Yeah, the Bradford game was very subdued. It was very quiet. But yeah, it's definitely back today. Definitely back today. Sir Naz, come on, Wrexham. Barnett needs to play, but I like Bolton too. Chris, yeah, I agree with you, Chris. I think we're going to see Bolton in the second half.
And Mario, I reckon.
I think they're two, although they appear to be very much the same player, I think we've seen a big difference between the two. You know, Barnett, full of tricks, you know, takes players on. Bolton very much more direct, I think, you know, and he will just go at teams. I'd like to see Bolton up against Cameron on the left. Hate Carl Cameron, so I'd love to get him humiliated by Bolton in the second half. Look, I'm going to go to the toilet. I'm going to get a drink. So hope you all enjoyed the first half, and we are looking forward very much to the second half. And we'll see you again at full time, I suppose. So we'll see you again soon. Bye.